Hey, this is Alex coming at you from Hub City, Somerville. Today we're doing a review on the Nike SB Mid made for skate. So this is a real blue box special. I feel like a lot of the shoes in the blue box era were kind of cheesy, if that adds up. Nike was basically running out of ideas at that point, and the design team they had on deck for SB was really weak. So the stuff they were pumping out was just not of a caliber that I respected, at least as a dunk collector. You saw them do low top versions of De La Soul highs, high top versions of De La Soul lows, all kinds of goofy shit. So I think that that's kind of the era that devalued the shoes in general and kind of kept it mum until Travis began to popularize it again. This is one of those shoes that I will say from that era that I did not hate as much as the rest of them. I found that they were a lot more inspired than certain sneakers that they did come out with during that time. And that's the reason we chose to give you guys a closer look today. So the inspiration of these shoes is there's a visual catalog of skateboarding footwear called Made for Skate. This was done 10 years prior to this drop happening. They did an updated version of Made for Skate, which was basically a catalog of every popular skate shoe that had come out in the last 10 years as well. And for that publication, they had done a commemorative release of this Dunk Mid, which I think channels perfectly for the skate crowd and is very authentic. What I like about these shoes that's a little bit different than other Dunk Mids that we see, just getting into it immediately, would be the button on the strap. Anytime they replace the typical SB on the strap for something else, I'm always a fan. And this is one of the best examples we have of that. The duck camo style mid panels make for a great pull together with the color blocking. The whole upper is basically a water resistant canvas. I'd almost compare it to Ripstop, but it's not Ripstop. There is co-branding on both the tongue and the midsole of the shoe that says Made for Skate, the exact font that they had the book in. The release info was a general release, so they basically came out everywhere, and in that era, excuse my language, but they were shitting dunks. Anybody who would buy them or take them, they'd send them more than they should have, and they were producing these like hotcakes. So this was a shoe that actually ended up in outlets, which is crazy, along with a lot of the dunks from that era. And by the time people got around to trying to buy them back, they were all skated and destroyed, so it valued them up dramatically, along with a lot of the blue box era. So now you see these shoes that, for all intents and purposes, were kind of a joke to collectors, become these pieces, and it's confusing to me. It makes me laugh. I can't wait till the bubble pops so people will realize how stupid they were spending ridiculous amounts of money on sneakers that anybody could have had at a point. I guess that's the game in general. The value of these shoes, when they first dropped, they went on sale, like I said. They've spiked dramatically since the Dunk resurgence. I want to say a smooth 250 is the number on these. The Dunk Mids, unfortunately, didn't value up as well as the Dunk Lows and Highs did in this era, but even still, they managed to climb a little bit, which is indicative of the whole brand. The reception was kind of lukewarm. I don't think people really cared for them. I personally like them, but this was something for the skaters, man. This was made for skating. Like, people who really skated bought these shits, destroyed them, and now there's none left. So it's really dope that we have the opportunity to give you a look at a brand new pair in all their glory, because truthfully, they are one of the better releases from that box series. But let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you agree with what I'm saying about the blue box era. And be sure to tune into our other Dunk Series videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Peace.